Hello there everybody, welcome to the Lion's Den and welcome back to Lion Darts. Today we're going to be reviewing a set of super darts. We're going to be reviewing the Superdarts Flame. This is a new tapered dart from Superdarts, and I'll tell you more about that later on. But as with all super darts, you're going to get your usual packaging, a decent case, carabiner to put it on your belt buckle, a few accessories there, some flights, point holder, but all the darts do get housed really quite comfortably within the case here. As we move forward, what we're going to do is we're going to look at some images of the darts. That'll give you your weights, your measures, and any relevant information that you need about the dart. We're also going to go into a time lapse of me throwing the darts at the board so you can see them in flight. I will be holding them in various different positions on the dart so that I can work out where the best place to grip is. So obviously you're going to see some tight grouping where it's good for me, and some where it's a little bit splayed where it's not so great. Okay. Moving forward, we're going to have more super darts coming up in the future, but first of all what I'd like to do is move forward and we're going to have a look at some images of the darts, and then we'll look at the time lapse. Okay, so a close-up of the barrel. As you can see, we're going to start from stem end down to point, purely because that's the direction that the taper is going to go. So as we look towards the stem end of the dart, you can see that etched in the top across that black coating is the word "the Flame" and the Superdarts logo there. Now backing and front of that, you've got actually sets of double crested rings which offer a sort of a shark grip all the way around the actual dart. Now they are shark grip rings. They're very grippy. I'd say about a 6 out of 10. And then it moves down to a flat section towards the center of the dart, which are just flat rings. And that's, I think, a differential between the rear grip and the front grip. And the front grip is an actual cut micro shark grip that runs right the way down to the nose. Now this barrel does taper from rear to front, so it's a lot wider at the front than it is at the rear, which if you are a front loaded dart thrower, that is a phenomenal thing to have, because all of the weight is where you're going to grip the dart, so therefore you can get the balance out of your hand completely perfect. So that is a close-up of the barrels, and what we'll do now is we'll go over to a time-lapse video of me throwing the darts at the board. Okay, so having looked at the time lapse, having looked at the few images and a close-up of the barrel, I have to say these are a very, very good dart. They're very, very grippy. You can definitely feel the taper at the front. You can definitely feel that it's smaller at the back than it is at the nose area. The fine micro shark grip that you've got at the front is very, very grippy. I'll probably say it's about an 8 out of 10. Okay, the rear section here, where you've got these sort of double crested rings, I'd probably say is about a 6. So position wise and for push point and for positioning on the dart, you can literally grip this dart anyway, front, rear, in the middle. As you can see from the time lapse, the grouping didn't really differ too much. It only really changed a lot when I moved my hands to the rear of the barrel and threw from here, as opposed to where I would normally throw, which is at the front there. So that's where the grouping differed. I like the shape of the dart. I like the way it's designed. I like the fact that it's not too fussy. As it's straight out the box with that length of stem, they actually sat in the ball really quite well. I would probably go for a shorter stem myself, and obviously everything is personal preference. You would choose the stem length and the flight choice of your own, okay? But out of the box are actually a good set just to throw. There are tweaks and bits and pieces that I would probably look into doing. As much as I do like the black points, I do find that they don't grip as well with the black coating on them, so a silver point would probably be better in any dart really. Failing that, they are a very, very good set of darts, very, very well priced as well. You can get these from Superdarts UK, or you can get them anywhere across Europe through superdarts.no. Go and see those guys, have a look at their barrels, have a look at what they supply, which is really, really good quality stuff. They also have some really nice boards as well, which they've just brought out. Yet to test one of those. I'm hoping to get one of those in the future. But yeah, the Superdarts boards have now been released, so they'll be worth looking at as well. It's a break from the norm, from your Unicorn, your Win Mal, your shot boards. So it's just something a little bit different that we can try and we can test. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing weekend, and hopefully speak to you all soon. Don't forget to tune into Lion Darts, hit the subscribe button for more reviews coming up in the near future. Take care.